Okay, so sometimes we tend to end I surrender all like this. I surrender all. Well, that's fine. I mean, I play like this most of the times. However, you can still spice up things a bit just to, make things a little bit, sparky. All right, so I can do something like this now. Okay, let me break that down for you. Remember, we're in the key of B flat major, so I'm using this melody to lead into my first chord, which is on the 3. Okay, so this is actually the D minor 7th chord. Okay, but I'm going from, okay, and please watch this carefully. My right hand graces. Okay, so if you look at this, you can see that this is a B flat sus2 chord on the right hand, just enclosed in the F octave. Okay, so I'm gracing from that B flat to the C on my right hand over the 3. So slowly, you see, and that takes me to my 6. Okay, 3 to the 6. You hit the A before you hit the 6th chord. So on the left hand we play the G, okay, and on the right hand we're playing the B flat triad, major triad, first inversion. Okay, and that takes us to the 2. But before I play the 2, I'm actually playing the E flat major triad, first inversion. That takes me to my 2. So this is a C minor 9th chord. You can make the left hand reach like this by adding the power chord in there. Okay, so that's a C minor 9 chord, but the right hand plays the E flat major 7th chord. Don't mind me, I love using the divide and conquer technique in teaching, splitting the right hand from the left hand so that you understand these things and bring them together to form that chord. Right, so that's the 2 chord, the C minor 9th chord, and that takes me to the 5. Okay, so the left hand is the F and the C, then the right hand plays the E flat diminished 7th chord. Remember, diminished 7th chords are chords that are having intervals of minor thirds in between. It's a 4-note chord that has intervals of minor thirds in between each and every one of the notes in there. Okay, so so altogether that makes it an F dominant 7th chord with a flat 9 in there, and this is the flat 9, that's the G flat. Okay, that's the flat 9 there. And please understand, I'm calling this 5 chord, but this is not the diatonic 5. The diatonic 5 would be an F dominant 7th chord. However, in this case we're altering it, so this is an altered chord in the key of B flat major. So that's a 5, and that takes me to the 1, basic 1, nothing fancy. So this is a B flat major triad first inversion over the B flat on the bass. Very simple. And I know you might need some extras, like Josh, you can give us some more. Okay, so let me do something. Yeah, I love changing things in bits. Okay, so I just changed the 3 and the 6 chord, but the rest of the things are the same. So I'm doing this strategically, not to, how will I say, my listeners, they're listening, and I want that smooth transition. I want to add a little bit more information gently, not doing it at once, like packing all the whole chords. Okay, 3 to the 6 to the 2, everything is all, they are all this different, like, no, I want to do it slowly. Yeah, so as I'm teaching you, I'm giving you this mentality of creating those transitions gently and not doing it at once. And I know you want to know what I played, right? On the 3, what I did. This is the first chord I did. Okay, but the melody that I'm using to lead onto this is the same as the first. Okay, so I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that's on the 3 chord. Okay, so this is a D minor 7th chord with a sharp 11 in there. And what's the sharp 11? Who can tell me? This is the sharp 11. That's the A flat there, you know. And since we're saying sharp 11, I think we have to call it G sharp in this case, but still fine. Let's keep it all flats, so we can say A flats. So A, that takes me to the 6, and this is an altered 6 in this case as well. Okay, remember, this is also an altered 3, this is an altered 6. Left hand plays the G and the D, that's the root and the 5th. Then on the right hand, I'm playing an F diminished 7th chord, and all together that's a G dominant 7th chord with a flat 9 in there. So what's the flat 9? The flat 9 is the A flat or the G sharp. So okay, then we played the 4 chord, that's the E flat major triad, you know, like we did before. That takes me to the 2, that's the C minor 9 chord, and to the 5, that's the F dominant 7th chord with a flat 9 in there. Then goes back to the B flat major, that's the 1 chord. So this gradual change is just helping things, you know, in a great way. So the first one was and if I'm doing like a turnaround, we're still repeating the same line, you know. And people like, okay, there's a little bit of change, but not too much, you know. That's the essence. So have that mentality, okay? It's part of what we say when we say maturity, you know, and experience helps you in doing things better, okay? Then, do you want me to add more? Okay, I can still add 1 or 2 more. Let's see. So I can say, just change 1 chord. So instead of the 3 chord, right, we can say 2, and that's a C minor 11th chord. So I'm saying I, then I'm playing the 6 like this. So left hand plays the G and the D, and the right hand plays an E flat sus2 chord. So remember, you're playing that A to take you to the 6 always, and the rest thing stays the same. Yeah, so C minor 11th chord, E flat sus2 chord over the 6, the 2 chord, which is the C minor 9th chord, then to the 5 chord, that's the F dominant 7th chord with a flat 9 in there, then back to the 1 chord, B flat major. Okay, then instead of just doing you know, that all the time, I mean, I can still say, I can say something like this. I mean, instead of doing the same melody all the time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I can say 1, 2, 3, 6, 5, right? So, and if you watch the left hand, I am doing the 4 instead of the 3, and instead of the 2. Yes, music is creativity, which means you can change the left hand as long as, you know, your melody is still intact. Most of the times, you're gonna be sounding so good. Yeah, so you just have to strategically do this, though, experiment till it fits. Okay, so I can do just to end it. Anyway, it's just me goofing around, and I know you missed me, so it's been a while. Just indulge me, comment, share, and like. God bless you.